Hello, and welcome to the final episode of the Rice and Beans Cast, Season 1. It's episode 46. We're ending on a weird number, we know. But yeah, today we've got something a little special. We have another guest. This guy is from up north, and that's about it. Why don't you explain the rest of about yourself?
I run by the alias of Bacon. I've found Shoe was back in 2013 on the original spin tires and been here ever since, part of the community.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, other than that, let's do a little bit of the normal podcast stuff we do. I'm gonna ask you both this, and you guys can decide who goes first. But how's your guys' week been so far?
Bacon.
You're first.
Oh no, as a Canadian, you have to go first. It's a courtesy thing.
My week has been awesome, to be quite honest. Like 3 days ago, I started waking up with tooth pain. Shortly realized that the gum around one of my wisdom teeth is starting to fall off. So I've basically been going through the whole teething process again. So the funny thing is that the huge chunk of fucking gum that's on my fucking wisdom tooth, it looks exactly like a big ass nipple. So it's just like every once in a while, like if I try to swallow or chew something, I just feel like a little nipple in my mouth, or a little penis, like a very small penis.
Is it like a weird bump in your mouth?
No,
Oh.
no. So like,
So you're like the old man, just like gumming everything.
I mean, basically, like, yeah, I have to like gingerly eat or drink anything because it is a fucking pain.
Oh, just wait till the dentist rips all four of those teeth out. You're gonna
I'm
be
hoping to
gumming.
be higher than fuck.
Oh.
I'm hoping I'm gonna be higher than fuck.
Personally, it didn't last very long, and then I was like gumming shit, but I was still able to like eat
like a popsicle.
Oh yeah, like
Remember when I
popsicle and pasta that you don't have to chew. You can just like gum it down.
I remember when I got my wisdom teeth out, no one was able to pick me up, so I had to call my ex-girlfriend to come pick me up. It was so awkward.
No.
I was so high, and I got into the car in the back seat, so I pretty much was in an Uber
Smart.
truck, and I was completely just like so high. I was like, okay. In my head, I was thinking like, okay, I'm in the car. Next step, I gotta open the door. How am I going to do this? Am I going to use my hands? I was overthinking everything while I was high, but it was really weird to have to ask someone to come pick you up that's your ex-girlfriend.
So I'm the only one in here who hasn't had their wisdom teeth ripped out?
No, I guess not. When I went to the dentist before then, they're like, no, you don't have to get these ripped out, but we highly recommend it. And then my dad was like, yeah, you're going to get them ripped out whether you like it or not. So
Yeah, that was pretty well. Like I had just gotten my braces off, or no. Yeah, I had just gotten my braces off, and they're like, you should probably get these removed, or your braces and all the work that you just did to have your teeth straightened out the window. Go fuck yourself. And it's like, oh, nice.
I never even got braces. They said, do you want braces? Because my teeth are like really fucking crooked. And I was like, nah, I don't want to look like a fucking dork.
My social credit, Doc. God
Yeah,
damn.
come on. So I didn't get braces at all, and my teeth look so bad now, and I do regret it. They said you probably will regret it later in your life, and I do. So lucky you, Bacon, for getting them.
Now you get to be the adult with braces.
Yeah,
it's
see,
true.
See, I was in like I'd be eating lunch. I'd finish shop class, and then so you have like these little elastic bands, and you'd have to like stick your thumb in your mouth to pop this elastic band off so you could fucking eat. I'd be in shop class, and it would just like fling off. And I'd be like, oh, well, that's someone else's problem now.
just fuck. My thumb tastes like epoxy.
Oh man.
But that's one.
Yeah, I know. We have this running thing, Bacon, where every time I say a certain phrase, let's see if you catch on to it. He counts it now. I've done it so many times that he's caught on to it, and now he counts them. But how was your week, Bacon?
My week was okay. I found out at work that I'm getting shipped over to the West Shop, which is like mind-numbing work. So I work at a dealership. I work for Kenworth, and the West shop is basically like the new truck shop. Like you do fenders, anything that the truck doesn't have from factory. So it's like
real awesome stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any like the actual mechanical stuff to work on. You're like PDI, Webasto's, Power Halt, and you just do that all day, every day. And
why you just the low man on the totem pole? Is that why you got kicked over there?
Yeah, so we had a guy come back after he got laid off, and he got sent over there because they needed a guy. Mm-hmm. And my efficiency as an apprentice isn't the greatest, and my boss is like, you have to get this up, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, I'll try, but you give me new stuff that I haven't done before, and it's like, how do you want me to have book time as an apprentice that's doing this for like the first or second time? So
yeah,
I don't know, that's part of the adventure. But got a new radio for my truck. Other than that, it's been pretty chill.
Fucking CB radio, talking to all them truckers.
No. I got rid of the old ass radio from 2005 that doesn't have an aux cord. It doesn't have it's old enough that it takes CD player or CDs, like nothing, bare bones. So I finally got something that's relevant and modern.
That's nice. I guess. I don't know. Are you? What kind of music do you like? Because I'm imagining you in your truck
Gangsta
just
rap.
blasting classical music out of it. Is that wrong?
Not classical, opera. Get it right.
Opera. Okay.
No, I pretty well listen to anything except classical and opera.
So you're like, should you just blast Wu-Tang all the time?
Yeah, like whenever I pick up a Tinder bitch, I'm like, play your music, I don't care.
All right. I worked at a dealership, and I also worked at a Jiffy Lube, and I went there to go learn how to work on cars. The entire time I was at either of those, I spent the time washing the cars, whether it be the entire car at Acura or just the windows and the inside at Jiffy Lube. So I don't know anything about cars anymore. So all of that stuff you said earlier about all of those parts, no idea what any of that is.
Oh yeah, just like flying right over your head.
Oh yeah, totally. It's great. I love being knowledged. All right, I have a picture for you, and I'm gonna put it in the vodcast recording. And I want you to tell me what this is. And if you say what I think you're gonna say, I'm going to kick you off this podcast. What is this?
You're gonna.
I really thought it was gonna be something like borderline cringy of what he was gonna say. Meanwhile, all right.
What is this?
That's Canadian bacon.
Okay. Now, you already know how I
or
feel
it could
about
be,
this, right?
Or it could be bologna.
No. See, I looked up.
I like that. I'm using that from now on. Thank you.
I am too. So I looked up Canadian bacon, and this is what popped up. All right, I'm gonna make sure to put this in the YouTube video form of our podcast so everyone can see this. This is what people call bacon where you're from. They don't call it Canadian bacon, right? They just call it bacon.
No, we call that Canadian bacon. Bacon is like the slices, like you think of like thick cut sliced bacon. That's bacon.
Okay.
Actual bacon.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Canadian bacon. The picture you showed me.
Okay, so now tell me why is it when I order like a dish that says it comes with bacon, it does not specify Canadian bacon, and it comes with this. Now, why do you call this bacon like this is just slices of ham, or as you put it sometimes, bologna? Like why?
Pig ass.
This is I'm not like this is the reason why I hate Canada, not Canadians. Canada is because this is what they call bacon or Canadian bacon.
I hate Canadians. They're too fucking nice.
Right.
I would say that too, but
we'll go with that one. Too nice.
we'll get into that later about that. So please explain to me why the fuck you call this?
I have no fucking idea why people call that Canadian bacon. That's like what we call a Mickey. It's a Mickey of rum. Go get me a.
I don't even know what that is. What? What in the hell is that?
It's like a bottle size.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mickey?
Yeah, he's
For Mickey Mouse?
That's what I was thinking.
could be for Mickey Mouse, whatever. Say, go get me a Mickey or rum.
Now, this is getting interesting. Okay, now tell me more of your Canadian slang that I probably don't understand.
Okay, so you guys have like dollar bills. You don't have $2 bills, do you?
We don't have
Yeah.
loonies or toonies.
Okay, well, yeah, you don't understand that. Loonies or toonies.
What?
So we don't have dollar bills.
I knew.
We've got, instead of having $1 bills, like your wallet's full of money, you just got like 5 ones. You just have like, it's not a gold coin, but just like golden color is like the loonie.
It's the Sacagawea dollar.
No, that's a different thing. And that's one of you.
You have $2 bills, but not coins.
No, we do or you do?
We do.
We.
You guys have
Have you
two?
ever seen a $2 bill?
It's been a while since I've been down to the States.
They're basically the only reason to get them is like someone on your birthday gives you these fucking things.
Yeah, it's true. They aren't that special.
They're so fucking looked down upon. Half the time, people won't even take them as money, but it's legit money.
It is.
So what you're saying is you ought to start counterfeiting $2 bills.
No.
I'm not saying that.
No, we are not saying that. That is a $2 bill, or the closest thing I can find on Google, which is, yeah. So a little bit more of this slang.
You know, you get your toonie and your loonies. You go to Timmy's, go out for a rip. You know, you're driving your truck, go out for a rip. Mid rip,
Right.
you ask your buddy for a dart. You know, the old Canadian Tuxedo.
Okay, now you're losing me. I started to understand until you said that.
You don't know what a Canadian tuxedo
I
is?
do not.
So basically, the Canadian Tuxedo is just like you take your tuxedo, but you make it out of denim. So you take a denim jacket, denim pants.
That is a tuxedo for you. Okay.
It's a real classy man's tuxedo, I'll have you know.
I'm
Yeah, a toque.
Oh yeah, don't forget about the toque. It's not a beanie, it's a toque.
I'm starting to agree with Shu here. I do not like Canadians. What the hell is this language?
It's English, but it's broken. I don't know.
It's like you went up there and you started speaking normally, like a normal American, and then all of a sudden your mouth was frozen, and this is what came out.
Well, you know, up here, cold's getting to your brain at a very young age. You don't have a chance to let it sit in the sun for very long.
All right. Oh man, I mean, I really only wanted to ask you about Canadian bacon. I'm not gonna lie, it's disgusting. Please don't ever eat it. If they give it to you, just slap it off the table. All right, I'm telling you that right now. It's disgusting.
You put maple syrup on that, and it's nicely fried.
What the fuck?
It's a good thing. You foreigners.
Maybe we'll do that.
I do
Maybe
that.
we'll do that in
People
season 2. We'll see when we get some more food items in here. I'm a little scared now. Okay. That was it. That's the only reason why I honestly wanted to have you on here. Thank you so much. I just wanted to ask. No.
I'll be seeing myself now.
So, you have quite the personality in our Discord.
The reputation, hey?
Yeah. We're gonna talk about it. So, why are you racist?
I'm not. I am not.
Are you sure?
Positive.
So we're gonna break this down now. So, it's a personality, right? It's a bit.
It's a complete joke. I've
talked to you when it's just me and you talking to each other, and you're a really smart, polite person most of the time. So why this bit though?
Honestly, I just find it funny and amusing because it gets people fired up, and I like pissing people off. I like pushing buttons. So it's a nice easy way to turn it up to 11.
And so, I mean, all right, I guess.
Well, I mean, like, growing up, most of my friend groups, we had white, Asian, black people. You know, we were all in it, having a good laugh and making fun of everyone. So, yeah. I don't know. I genuinely don't think I'm better than anyone because of the skin color I am.
All right. So, okay, I came into this group a little bit later than you, right? How long have you been doing this, though? This little bit group? It's been like 6 years?
I would say it's been a thing for... Probably started properly doing it in like 2015. Like junior high. Because I started watching Shu on Twitch. Was probably around like my grade 6, around there. And so
damn.
Once I got into like junior high, for us is grades 7 through 9, at least where I'm in. And so probably around grade 8, grade 9, grade 7. That 3-year range, you know. Really narrowing things down here.
So you've been doing this since middle school, pretty much.
Oh, yes. I've been had a terrible humor since middle school. It's always made things interesting.
To be fair, we all have had a pretty terrible sense of humor in this group. Oh, it's funny for us, but for other people, they don't really enjoy it, right?
Oh, no. Like, some of my coworkers, like, they're like, I'm pretty sure this is a bit. Like, I'm pretty sure you're just making this up and, like, you don't actually believe this, but they're like, I don't know if I want to be in a bar with you once you're right liquored.
Okay, Shu, how if you can dig into your mind and remember, what do you think your reaction was when he started this bit? Do you remember this?
I laughed.
You laughed?
I grew up in like a super rural part of Colorado for like my high school days. So like when he popped in, it was just like spout. It wasn't like as soon as he showed up, he just came in and started saying shit. It took him a little while. It took Bacon a while to come out of the shell. I think he was afraid that like there was some sickos in here who were gonna try to like Chris Hansen him. So,
I mean, still is.
He took a little bit, but I think when he first did it, I found it funny. I don't really have like an issue with it. I think that shit's hilarious.
Oh yeah, totally. All right. I mean, there's that. I don't know what else to tell you. I tried to look up some Canadian news and Canada news. All I can find is that you guys are having a really tough time with the Decepticon virus. Is that true? Are you experiencing like the sudden shutdown of the Omicron?
Personally, I haven't noticed any impact with the new variant, the Omicron, whatever you want to call it. But
that's what they're calling it. I don't know. They named it after Decepticon, as we said before. So
no, I haven't seen any negative impact with this new variant. Personally, I'm all chipped up and tracked, so I couldn't care less at this point. You know, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, you know, whatever. Just let me do my thing, eat ass, and move on with my life.
That is literally all the news on the first page, by the way, of Google when you looked it up. When I looked it up today, it's all about the Omicron travel bans, and you guys are getting targeted by a lot of spy agencies and hackers. So, whatever that means. But going back to what you just said, you enjoy eating ass, huh?
I mean, I wouldn't say enjoy, but if a lady friend asks me, you want to eat the cheeks, spread the booty, I will get the old tongue puncher in there, and I'll go to town.
Now, do you like your ass being eaten, though?
You know, I've never had my ass eaten.
What?
No.
These nasty bitches making you eat their ass and you don't even get your shit up. Oh my god.
You gotta get some new
Bacon.
Tinder bitches. As you put it, at least. I mean, that was...
I don't
that
think
was like
I think I want my ass eaten. Something about it.
You're not even curious a little bit, huh?
Well, you know, you do one thing while you're sober, and then you try it again when you're drunk. Make sure you know. So, you know, I'm not saying no, but it's,
sounded like a no earlier.
but I'm not saying yes either.
We had about, like, what was it, you? About like a 40-minute conversation with Kalen about this, and now I want to get his take on this.
It wasn't so much about eating ass, it's the fact that Kalen likes to fight before he fucks, and during.
That is true. That
just sounds like really rough sex.
Yeah, you'll have to listen.
It was
to
past
find
that.
out.
Yeah, I would definitely give that one a listen. It's like the last 40 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
It is just... he says some shit, and it's like, all right, I guess. I don't know.
Just vile shit, eh?
It's also funny because, little spoilers for everyone here. We didn't actually let him explain what he meant about some of that stuff, so now it's just whatever you imagine.
It really looks bad.
It really looks bad. Shu, if you have any questions for Bacon here, I'm gonna grab a drink of water real fast out of my water bottle.
Yeah, what was it like being metaphorically and fake married to Kalen? How did that work?
I don't think that was fake.
No, it was fake.
No, that was fake. Metaphorically, being married to Kalen, you know, it was an interesting thing. I definitely rolled with it, but
yeah,
you know, it's like when you're in high school and you're like, oh, you go up with your buddy and you're like, oh, this guy, he's my husband. Yeah.
Okay.
So like not too
Right.
long ago, I had my company Christmas party, and you know, my date, she got sick for whatever reason or blah blah blah, and so I'm like, oh well, fuck it. I said I'm gonna bring someone to this party, so fuck it, I'm gonna bring someone. So I hit up one of my high school buddies. I'm like, hey, you wanna come get fucked up on the company's dime? You know, they're throwing the party, blah blah blah, free booze, free food, it's a good time. He's like, yeah, sure. So I'm like, oh, this guy, my husband. Like, it's just a joke. Like, you know, like, you're gonna get teased and bugged about it, but, you know, you run it with it, and you have a good time.
Did any of the old timers actually take it for real?
No, we didn't. Most of the old timers, when I started, they've since retired. We had a deaf guy. He retired a year and a half ago, and then the other old guy, he retired just this past spring. So not too many old timers there now.
I don't know why you said that so
sucks.
solemnly. I thought when every time you said retired, I thought you said they died. I don't know why. It's just the way you said it. It just sounded like, yeah, they retired. In my mind, it was like they died.
They fucking... Some of the best shit about working in shops was those old fuckers, because they said some of the greatest things I've ever heard humans say. I don't think it's for everyone's ears.
Oh, no.
But goddamn, it is one of the
not.
funniest things I have ever heard in my life.
So one of my coworkers, he got called out to a shop, and this old timer walks over to him, never said a word to my coworker before in his life. He goes over to him and he's like, you know what sound a beaver makes? And just sticks out his tongue with his index finger and his middle finger in between his tongue and goes, ah! Never said a word to this guy before in his life.
The amount of like no fucks given is what I aspire to be.
Oh,
yeah.
It was it was so good.
Just like show up to work, be like, oh, if the truck gets fixed today, the truck gets fixed today. I don't give a fuck. Not my problem.
I wish I had that. at my job as a mechanic. No, it's just you gotta wash this car now.
It needs to be done yesterday.
Yeah, that
You
kinda
fucking
stuff.
do it.
Well, I mean, like I did get to work on cars sometimes at like one of my jobs, but it's like the second you broke that oil pan, it's like you get to wash cars for the rest of the time you're here. So
To be fair, that was an incredible thing you did.
hey. They never actually taught me how to do, as they called it, the lower bay, which is like the stuff underneath the car. So I was like, I'll spitball here. I'll do what I can. Because as one of the newer people, you're not allowed to run up top. And our supervisor or our part-time manager, as it, was not there. So it's like, okay, what do I do down here? The person who normally works down here is working up top, and he's just not giving me any advice. So I'm just going to do what I saw him do. And it's like, hey, this looks about right. I'll use this one. It's not my fault. They got to train you better, all right? That's all I'm saying.
You should. Does Bacon know what you did?
I don't know.
No, I don't know. I'm imagining like you get like the 4 drain plug that's only a quarter turn, and then you just reef on it till it breaks. But I feel like you did something worse than that.
Aha. Maybe. I can't.
What'd you do, Feast?
I'm trying to remember myself. So I'm trying to remember all the steps I took. So I think this was a Jeep that came in, or it was a truck. It was one of the two. It was a big car. That's all I know. And so I had to work the lower bay, as to say, so I got to drain the oil and whatnot. And I'm going down there, and I'm draining what I think is the oil. I'm draining it. It's done. All right. Normally, when you put the bolt back on there, it like clicks, or at least the tool will click or something like that will happen, and it'll let you know it's tight, it's good, it's done. I'm sitting there and I'm wrenching this thing in, no click, nothing's happening. I don't know what's going on, and I'm like, this is taking a really long time. So I stop. And I turn it, and it's like, damn, it's still really, really loose. All right, turn it a little bit more, check it again. Nothing's changed. All right, I think I fucked up here. I go upstairs, and I talk to the guy who's up there. I'm like, hey, can you come see what's going on? I'm not sure. He comes down with me. He checks it, and he looks at it, and he goes, okay. He gets really, like, kind of serious and looking at me, kind of looking at the ground, too. He's like, and he points, did you do this bolt? Or did you do this bolt? And he points at 2 different ones. And I'm like, I point at the one that I worked on. And he's like, he sighs. He gives me like a very like, it's not really angry. It's not disappointed. It's more just sad because, he's going to have to deal with it. He just looks at me and goes, that was the transmission. And I'm like, oh, well, that should be easy to fix, right? He's like, I'll just tighten it. He goes to tighten it. And he looks at me and he goes, how long did you sit here trying to tighten that? I was going, like the last 5 minutes. And he goes, yeah, this is stripped. This is fucked.
It's just loose in there.
To the point that you couldn't even run a tap on it or anything to clean up the
We couldn't
threads.
even get it out. Like, it was stuck in there. It was completely stuck. This is a Friday, by the way. So,
You're not
You don't know,
getting
I
any
didn't-
wants to go
parts.
home.
I don't work Saturdays. Usually we're like open half days on Saturday. Oh no, wait. This might have been a Saturday, actually. I'm not sure. I might have been there. I can't exactly remember the days. But so we go there. He's like, okay, we're going to refill the transmission, and then we're going to do the actual oil change. Keep in mind, usually our oil change will take like 15 minutes top. It's just, drain, take the filter, replace filter, fill it back up, right? Whatever.
Yeah, you don't do an inspection or anything. You just literally change the oil.
We do a little bit of an inspection just because we're trying to get more money from them, right? So... we're filling up the transmission. That was like another 5 minutes until he goes, it's leaking. We can't fill it up. So it's leaking both out of the bolt, and they also had a transmission leak at the time. So I know, I'm just saying it was probably a good thing I did this. Just saying. So they gotta, yeah.
You don't let the customer decide if they want the repair. You say, your car can't leave because it's so fucked up.
Exactly.
You just let them believe they brought it already fucked.
Keep in mind, this is literally the last car we had for the day because we were by the 10 minutes that was in between our like 15-minute like time frame, we have closed, so no more cars or anything. So we have to go up to the guy. This is like 30 minutes later, and he explains to him how I fucked up his car. And so that was it. We just left it in the shop and everything, and I just had to clean up and go home. I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't really care about it. It's not like, sure, I fucked up. I know I made a mistake. But at the same time, it's like, if you gave me some training or a heads up that I had to do this today, maybe I would have like tried to freshen up on my own. No warning. It's whatever. I go home. The next time I come in, which is like a day or two later, the same guy comes up to me and he says, we finally got that Jeep fixed. Yeah, our boss, the store manager had to come in and work on the car on his day off. He had to replace the entire pan, like fix everything that was like fucked up with it, and he did it all for free. And I was like, cool. He just looked at me like, you have no remorse. You do not care at all. And yeah, that's the story of how I fucked up someone's car.
Yeah, that sounds like you were just like, oh, you don't know any better, so you're like, maybe if I keep going, I'll be able to get it fixed, you know, without having to deal with a bigger problem.
Yeah, I was like, sure, whatever. I gave my best uneducated guess I could. So that's how I did it. Mm-hmm. It didn't work very well afterwards. I mean, I was still rewarded as, you know, one of the best workers there after that, even though I fucked up someone's car. And they always told me, if you ever want another job here, you just let us know and we'll hire you back on, no questions. And I'm never going back there. Not after that. But yeah, that's my story. It's sad. Okay. So, we have this little thing in our podcast. I gave you no heads up. You're welcome. We have a thing where we send some people up to Mars, or if it's even worse, other planets, or no longer planets like Pluto. It's called Earth Ambassador. Shu, if you have one for this week.
No, you should show them how to do it.
Okay, so
I'm totally not Googling right now.
Yeah, I was thinking when we were doing this, like, should we do one? I'll get one just in case. But so I've got one here. I'm not sure. Oh, so this is a really, really old one, but it was recently updated. So here it is. The person I'm setting up is a guy called Scott Peterson. Old news here. Convicted of killing pregnant wife. And that is what he did. He killed his pregnant wife. I believe it was stabbing, but I can check really fast just to make sure.
Seems like a classic guy to start out with.
Yeah. But anyway, this was updated December 8th. I will eventually find how he did it. But he spent more than 15 years in prison. And he finally is getting the sentence he deserved, as he is now found guilty, apparently. Or no, hold on. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so here it is. He was originally sent to death row, right? You know how it is. This is in California, by the way, so that's my one up for this month. Oh, wait, it's our last episode. And the Supreme Court overturned his sentence last year as it was determined by the jurors that it was improper, and they just didn't agree with it for some reason. I'm not sure. Talk to a lawyer. I don't know. And so now he's just going to life in prison, but I think instead he should just go up to Mars. Like, that's already a life sentence, right? I mean, it's not that hard. We already got Bill Cosby up there, so. But yeah,
so
that's that.
So you think you're asking me if I think he should be sent to Mars or further?
So our thing.
No.
How we do is we just have we find either a news article or someone personal in our lives or something like that. You know, whatever you're feeling. And it just, we have such passionate hate or distaste for these people that we decide that they should be put up there. It originally started as Predator Island, where it was a thing from, I believe, Dana Carvey, the comedian, where he talked about, instead of, all these people who are getting Me Too'd and stuff, what if we just put them on like an island? And it was practically just like a battle royale kind of thing, except they're all being hunted by Arnold Schwarzenegger. So it's just like Bill Cosby is the greeter there, and he's talking to all of them. He's welcoming them all onto Predator Island, and they all get hunted by Arnold during this time. And eventually we started finding more and more disgusting news that we started talking about, where Shu, I guess, decided, let's just start sending all of these guys up to like Mars and stuff. Like, fuck all these people. We don't want them on Earth anymore. It's not all just people too. I believe we sent up killer bees. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think they were mentioned.
Yeah, I think it was because he just murdered a bunch of penguins, right?
No, it was honeybees. It wasn't killer bees.
Okay.
It was honeybees.
I mean, they are killers. They killed a bunch of penguins, but yeah.
They stung like 30 of them to death, Bacon.
Yeah. So it's just kind of a thing. If you have someone, that's great. If you don't, it's fine as well. But Shu, did you find yours? No.
Yeah. It's all the people who say everyone should be vaccinated. I'm getting tired of it. I'm vaccinated, but it's getting old. Go away. Go away. I'm tired of seeing people cry about other people's health. Just go away. That's all I'll say. I'm tired of it.
I can understand that. It's getting annoying.
Yeah. I agree with those people. Fuck them. Get them out of here. I'd also like to send all the people that have gotten so politically correct that you can't say anything. Like, you can't, like, even like slightly dark humor. You can't say that. Fuck those people. We should send them too.
Yeah, I can agree with that one. Thanks, UPS. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Thanks for writing.
You're not supposed to go to work and say racist jokes, Feast.
I don't say racist jokes at work. I just say very impolite things to certain people, and it works out sometimes. Sometimes I make them laugh. Sometimes they look at me and just say, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" So I never say anything too bad. Like, sometimes if I'm super angry at work, I will just start spouting off really, really, like, just mean things that should hurt people's feelings because, people get hurt by words, apparently. And so, yeah, that's that. I never say anything bad. Like, sometimes I'll go up there and just say, "Shut the fuck up, you stupid," and then I'll go say, "Go kill your," and so, it's normal stuff.
I like how you basically said the word. I love how you basically said the word.
I never said anything.
Go kill your. Go kill your.
Oh yeah, I'll tell them to go kill themselves, but I censored too early. I was gonna say something else afterwards, so it's normal stuff. I mean, it's Utah. We're like the second most depressed state in the United States. Like, I think we have a lot of fucking cases. Some of them I can agree should be counted as fake, of people just being constantly like
Epstein.
Yeah, sure.
No. He definitely killed himself. While
he
all
hung
the
himself
security,
where he has to wear a tarp.
Well, all the security cameras shut off.
He was just making a very interesting, fashionable choice. That's all, right?
Exactly. He just was making a fashion statement.
This is my new scarf. It's a 7-foot-long rope. Jumps off chair. I think that's what I'm most afraid about. Like, if I do go back to work, I don't think I'll be at the first place too long. I think there's going to need to be some training wheels on old Matthew Boy. I think as soon as I see someone fuck up, I'll be like, "You're a fucking dipshit." They just.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Go work either at a Jiffy Lube or a FedEx or UPS, because you'll meet some really obscene people there. And it's great.
Oh, there's dipshits everywhere.
Oh, yeah. But if you want to be, like, in a safe spot, not like a safe zone where, it's like, can't say anything, but like a safe spot for you, for, like, Bacon's Bit, those are the places to go. So, but yeah.
I don't know what it is about me, but I always, like, when when I did work, I didn't talk to anyone because, like, I'm not there for friends. Like, I just want to get through my fucking day. Somehow, the people who are very similar to Bacon's bit would always just naturally find me. And I still wouldn't talk to them. I would just, like, let them keep talking just to see, like, how far they'll go. And I have yet to find some people's limits. And I still talk to them to this day. And I'm like, all right, we just went further. I like it.
I'm in the same boat. Those people find me at work.
See, I gravitate to those people.
You're the one
I gravitate to the quiet people. I don't know, man.
I guess sometimes if you're just a quiet person at work, sometimes you're the one who's like the outlier there because everyone else is so talkative.
You're the one that's going to shoot up the place when you get really, really annoyed.
I was just thinking, like, do they think all the quiet people just have, like, fucking swasties flying behind them? Like, what is this?
No, I'm a very loud person.
Yeah, I'm a collector of World War II memorabilia. That's so cool. Only the German side.
Yeah, I've got this German grenade. I've got this German badge. I've got this German uniform.
Yeah, only one squad of the German. That one.
And only half of the Italian stuff.
None of the Italian stuff. I'm a real purist. I only collect this one regiment. Shit.
Yeah, I'm a collector of Hugo Boss, but only World War II Hugo Boss. So.
Yeah, Hugo Boss from like 1939 to 46. Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah, they had really nice material back then, let me tell you. Some of it...
Quality.
For some reason, I keep
shit.
finding like these rough blood stains. I don't know why, but other than that, it's great quality.
I also have this gold watch that has this weird written language on the back of it. I think an alien does this.
I don't know why, but this used to be like a cross, and then like for some reason someone kept bending the sides of it, so it's like it's kind of fucked up, but it still looks cool.
Looks like two triangles.
Yeah. Oh man! All right, I'm gonna see if
two.
Yeah. Shut up. I'm gonna see if you have any cunts and clits for us today.
Oh, I got some. I got some.
So in this game, Bacon, he'll say the article, like headline for it, the title, whatever you want to call it, and we have to guess where this was. He'll give us a little bit of like it's in like Europe or it's the States or Southern Hemisphere or stuff like that. So you just have to guess.
Okay.
Where do you think this happened?
All right. Let's test Bacon's knowledge of the southern country. This isn't America. This will be a state. Company cooks world's largest pot brownie.
This is your state, isn't it?
Yeah, I go with Colorado.
Nope, this is Massachusetts. Yeah. So bear with me. If you know anything about pot, buckle up. It is a brownie, and it looks like a big old lump of charcoal.
That is how they
here's a
cook
picture
over
of it. Yeah, I didn't know this was a brownie at first. It just looks like a big charcoal briquette.
Who made a real life Minecrafter?
I was just gonna say it's like a Minecraft piece of charcoal.
I got the obsidian block. MariMed, based in Norwood, celebrated the launch of its new brand Bubby's Baked by cooking the brownie infused with 20,000 milligrams of THC. The brownie measures 3 feet long and on each side and 15 inches high. It dwarfs the Guinness World Record holder for largest brownie, a 234-pounder made by Alabama's Something Sweet Bake Shop. Yeah.
I feel like we give that one to Joe Rogan and give him like just see how long he can run off of it.
Nah, go ahead.
Sad news. Guinness is a bunch of fucking squares. They do not accept cannabis-related records.
Boo. All right, I'm going to put this guy on the spot right now. Matt Stoney, it's time finally to put your last name into use.
Jesus Christ.
You got to eat this whole thing. I want to see this as a YouTube video.
He'll fucking die. I think this is like the one case you can overdose from pot.
I know. But speaking of which, great guy. Love your content.
You can't just say all Asians are great. That's kind of racist.
I never said what? I never said that.
You never called any whites, Mexicans, or blacks great. Only the Asians.
I'll have you know, I think
this
that
was
Trump
really remind me of when Mace Stroke came out and he's going, we're playing the whole black track thing.
Oh, he's playing War Thunder, and he's like, his tracks are black, and he was like,
Whoa.
whoa. He gets so bad at that.
Oh, man. This is going to be an interesting
All right.
time if we ever have him on here.
Put the pipe down. All right, so this one, fuck it, it's not a continent, but I'll say Middle East, so you got to guess the country. More than 40 camels disqualified from contest over Botox and enhancements.
Pakistan? That's the wrong continent. Wait a minute.
So we are going to Saudi Arabia.
That was the second
officials,
guess.
Yeah, officials with the month-long, holy shit, King Abdulaziz Camel Festival in the desert northeast of blah revealed 43 of the animals had received Botox injections, facelift procedures, hormone injections, and other banned enhancements. The contest, which carries a price of $66 million for the winning animal's breeder, features judges rating the camels based on the shape of their heads, necks, and humps, as well as the camel's dress and posture.
Well, I mean, like, don't they trade those for like girlfriends or something? So it's like trading Botox for Botox, or
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like that was really mean.
Who's the fucker doing Botox and fucking facelifts to camels?
An inspiring doctor wanting to work on plastic surgery.
Check that man's hard drive. There's camel porn on there with men. Fucking, there's some sick shit.
Yeah.
That's weird. This is one of the strangest ones. Okay. We'll get a quick little break. I gotta post a picture here. I was browsing the web and I came across one of the podcasts I always listen to. Here we go. And
I'm just on a call.
They put this on here because they have a larger following than us, so it's just a greater source of information for me. So apparently this happened in a hospital.
I've seen that on Instagram.
Oh man.
I've seen that.
Guessing that's a dildo.
That's shit.
Oh, okay.
That is poop.
As soon as I saw that picture, you ever watched the South Park episode where Randy has the biggest shit? Like the Guinness Book World Record, it lifts him up off the toilet. I was like, yeah, that's hot. Yeah.
He eats nothing but P.F. Chang's for a fucking week.
The image quality isn't that great, but the shit itself looks so like smooth and shiny. I thought it was a dildo.
It's an entire bedpan.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. So it turns out that guy can be that gay. You guys ever do that? You go poop and you look and you go, oh shit. I could be really popular in some communities.
I didn't know I could take that much rod.
You always have to look at
impressed.
your shit after you take one, and then you have to text either your family members or your friends not take a picture, but try to make the same
You can take a picture
as the shit. So it'd be like,
What?
oh, you never done that?
No, what the fuck are you talking about?
So like you'll just after you take
Sounds
a shit,
like a poop fetish.
you take a look at it, right? And then you try to use either the letters, the numbers, or whatever to make the same shape as it, and then you just send it to somebody.
Did you just send gibberish? So if I get a message from you that's just straight up gibberish, you're trying to copy the shape of your poop?
If
what do
it
you do
looks
for
like-
diarrhea?
Well, you'll have to
Send
find out and wait.
Send a soup bowl.
If you just get a bunch of like colons, semicolons, and periods from me, then you know that I had kind of like a deer shit. If you
I was
get
about
like
to say, you pooped like a rabbit.
if you get like a percentage, then you know it's been like a little breakdown on it. You know.
It got caught halfway out.
Yeah.
The mud cutter took the other half.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I don't actually
Begging
do
you,
that, but that was in a TV.
When you
show.
wipe your ass, do you stand up when you do it, or do you sit
I
down?
knew this was coming.
Well, I don't stand up completely off the toilet, but I'm not like still
What
planted.
the fuck? You squat? You squat and wipe?
No, I don't squat and wipe. I just kind of like lift a cheek off, and then
So you're sitting.
but yeah, you're basically sitting.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
We gotta sort out the standards. All right, there's a nice camp I got in this rural part of the country.
I don't understand the standards, because your cheeks would just, like, fall back into place, and then, like,
you make a bigger mess.
Just spreading your cheeks.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's, next time you're about to eat some girl's ass, make sure you ask her that question. If she says standing up, run away.
Yeah, you don't do that then.
Yeah, be like, you stand up and wipe your ass? Fuck it, there's poop at the top of this woman's crack. All right, European country. Company cooks up world's largest vegan burger.
You said this was a country? Sorry.
Yeah, this is in Europe.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with like Sweden or Finland, one of those northern countries.
What are those weird super white ones?
Yeah, one of those ones.
I'm going with the BE.
BE?
British.
Britain?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I'll give this one to Feast. This is Northern Ireland.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not exactly the same, but I'll take it.
It's them. They're a bunch of little bastards who eat vegan burgers.
I mean,
Apparently,
they all have potatoes. That's all they have. It's like Idaho.
Not anymore.
That's true.
Not anymore. Oh my God! The burger was topped with tomatoes, lettuce, vegan cheese, onion, gherkins, vegan bacon, and the company's burger sauce.
What the fuck is gherkins?
It weighed. I don't know. I'm afraid to Google that. That seems like a fucking thing on PH that you don't want to find. It weighed 358 pounds.
Think how good that would have been if it had been like proper meat.
It also wouldn't have had to have one farm waste its entire crop yield. So those little fucking weirdos are like, stop eating meat, it's bad for the world. Be like, I don't think you understand how much land you have to cut down to farm 358 pounds worth of veggie burger.
Ugh. Again, I think veggie burgers just taste like peanut butter. And yeah, gherkins is just dill pickles. So.
What?
Gherkins?
Then call them dill pickles. Fuck Ireland. I'm done with them. Fuck them. I change. Weird mandatory vax people. You can stay. Entire country of Ireland. Fuck off.
We'll just put little jetpacks on all the sides of your water state and just send it up.
Europe, I would like to come to you for a trade. I will give you California. You give me Northern Ireland. We'll sort this out.
We'll give you the 13 state backs if you just send Ireland off.
You like Pennsylvania? Take those weird horse and buggy fuckers with you, huh?
You like coal mines? Right. Hope you like coal mines, because we got a lot of them.
There's also a city that's just constantly on fire. All right.
Also, dairy, the vegan cheese is so gross. It is so gross. Never eat that. Okay?
Is it like normal cheese where it's just fucking sawdust dyed yellow?
Kind of. It's more like dairy free. It's dairy free cheese. Have you ever had that before?
No, I'm not a fucking pussy.
Yeah, it's pretty much just it looks like white lighters, the little Zippo lighter things.
Big lighters?
They're called. Yeah, thank you. That.
Okay, I was like,
sorry. The only lighter I know is Zippo. So I try to remember. Big lighters. Yeah. Imagine you just took one of those and like took it on its side and just like put it through a cheese grater. It's plastic. It's just plastic. It's disgusting.
Those are also the same people that bitch about American cheese.
Yeah, we're pretty much eating what turtles eat. So.
Plastic bags.
Yeah.
It's so sad. All right, so Bacon, another little mini game we got, and I only got one round of it. There's a man in Idaho who is breaking records for special education, like to fundraise for it. And his name's David Rush, not Resh.
Rush.
No, it's Rush. And so I got this game where I bring up a person who has broken a record, and you tell me if it's him or if it's some other goofball in the world. So pretty good odds it's someone else, but you never know. So this one, man alternates hands for 31 back handsprings. Breaks record.
What do you think, Bacon?
I don't think that's David Rush. That's some other shithead.
I also don't think this is David Rush.
You guys are both right. It's a South African gymnast by the name of Zama Mofo Kang.
Well, I'm glad I didn't have
believe
to pronounce that. That would,
That one's pretty far up there on cool names.
That is.
So Mofo King said he started performing handsprings at the age of 10, and a hand injury led him to learn to do the trick one-handed when he was 13. Didn't say what the previous record is, but go fuck yourself, dipshit.
Must be the first
This guy
one.
owns it now.
Must be the first one out there.
Yeah, fucking Guinness, let me have a pot brownie record, you fucking loser.
Yeah, not this handspring shit. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool, but pot brownie.
Fucking 700-pound pot brownie.
Oh, man.
3. Here we go.
That one was on purpose.
So this one's a country on the northern hemisphere. Chain of 2,190 paper snowflakes breaks Guinness World Record.
that sounds like
Where
a
do you think there's
Canada
a
thing.
I don't know how to take that.
It really does,
Beast.
though. It does sound like a Canada thing.
You guys are right. It is Canada. Apparently, Canada broke the record for the most snowflakes touching each other. I specifically grabbed this for bacon. It's a children's conservation group, it's 1,324 feet of just paper, like a sheet of paper snowflakes. The snowflakes represent a part of the population that deserves to have their voices heard.
Oh,
Our children.
Shut the fuck up. Send them up.
While many adults might see the climate crisis as insurmountable, kids know this isn't an option. Tova Barakas, president of Earth Rangers, told Guinness, "It is crucial they feel hopeful that we can face any challenge, even one as big as climate change, if we work together." Okay, so here's my little hot take. If you're doing something for the environment, to like bring awareness to it, probably don't use paper, considering you have to chop down trees for paper.
You know what they did with that fucking paper after the record was made? They threw it away. Didn't burn it or anything. They probably threw it in the garbage.
Yeah, sometimes
Didn't recycle it.
Sometimes you gotta burn some trees to make a change, right? Is that the saying that they use?
Yeah, cut down a rainforest to stop climate change, you know.
Fuck orangutans. Chopping this down.
We'll sacrifice the Amazon forest for
Canada's snowflakes.
Yeah.
For the voices of the children in Canada.
Oh, man.
Someone really should have fucking talked to. The only thing that could have made this better is if they did it out of plastic bags. At least then it's getting more than one use.
Yeah.
That way when I see a sea turtle munching on plastic, at least it's a cute snowflake. All right. This is a United States one. Woman allegedly kept mother's corpse for months while Social Security payments continued.
This sounds like California.
I don't know. I'm going to say this sounds like a trailer park thing. I'm going to go with Florida.
Ooh. New Hampshire.
Oh.
So very close for both of you. Yeah.
Fuck off.
Kimberly K. Heller was arrested on November 18th and charged with abuse of a corpse.
So that's a thing.
Police first responded. Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
to know, I
and so
guess.
people don't go around and fuck dead bodies. That's one of the reasons.
I've never seen that.
Police
so.
Corpse fucking?
Yeah, never. No,
Isn't
not.
that-
It's totally not.
That's necrophilia. I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
He's also in a state where it's still legal to eat people.
It is.
Police first responded to Heller's home on October 24th after her family requested a welfare check for her mother, whom they had not seen in several months. However, no one was home at the time. When the officers returned the next day, police said Heller refused to let them inside. Police returned with a search warrant and discovered her mother's dead body. An autopsy later determined that Heller's mother had died of natural causes just days before Memorial Day in May. Investigators also learned that during the nearly 6 months that Heller hid her mother's corpse, her mother's Social Security payments were still being deposited into the bank.
Oh.
Police said that they alerted the Federal Social Security Administration Office of the Inspector General and are coordinating with the agency's investigation. Oh, you're fucked. You're going to go to prison for a long time.
Yeah.
I wonder how, like, decayed that body would have been by the time they found it.
How do you live with that smell, dude?
Febreze, not sponsored.
I mean, like, what? When humans die, like up to 3 days afterwards, the body will shit everything out.
And
like, all the muscles contract, and they just poop.
Oh.
So what the fuck did this psychopath do with this?
I feel like you just throw them in a bathtub.
That's what I was like. They just threw them in the bathtub, and every once in a while, just like sprayed them down. Hose them down.
Gave the dead body a bath. All right, Mom, get the sponges. Mom,
I'm used to doing this when you're alive. Now I have to do it when you're not helping me.
You know how weird it is to hold a dead lady's titty and wash it?
Sounds romantic. I
All
don't know
right.
what you mean. Bacon, you gotta stop fumbling with beer bottles.
You fucking put it down, Alky. Jesus Christ. All right. Europe. Dentist presents fake arm for vaccine to get passed, or to get passed. Yeah. So like a little vax paper thing, and it's in Europe. Where is this at?
Denmark.
Belgium.
Oh, speaking of Belgium, they're having riots over there. It's neither one of them. But Belgium's having or Austria. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. One of them's rioting. They want to like have vaccine passports, and so they took to the streets and started beating the shit out of cops.
Yeah,
So they had to
we're
break
down.
out fire hoses. They had to break out fire hoses and hose them down. All right. No, this is Italy.
Huh.
I thought they already had
a nurse.
passports.
I mean,
Yeah, that would make
they also
sense.
have fuck passports.
No, that's Sweden. They got patches for that.
Yeah, a nurse in northern city of Biella Felipe Bua, that's made up, said she could tell right away that something was off when a man presented the phony limb for a shot. When I uncovered the arm, I felt skin that was cold and gummy, and the color was, quote, too light. She said initially thought that the 57-year-old man was an amputee and had mistakenly offered the wrong arm. Wow, there was your out right there, man. Jesus. I understood immediately that the man was trying to avoid vaccination by using a silicone prosthetic into which he hoped I would inject the drug unaware. A nurse said the man acknowledged he did not want a vaccine, but to obtain a super health pass. That sounds fucked up. Which for Monday will be required to enter restaurants, cinemas, theaters, and other venues in Italy. So, yeah.
So
I'd just
it's an
let the
anti-vaxxer.
fucker take a chance and be like, oh, here you go.
Let's see how far this gets. We stopped and reflected, and we understood that this wasn't just a surreal situation, but a real attempt at fraud, Bua said. She and others at the vaccination site turned paperwork over to the superiors so they could report the case, which has been given to prosecutors. So Italy's full of snitches. They don't even want to give the vaccine to a fake arm, which I don't know why we make fake arms entirely out of silicone. That feels like a sex thing.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, it just
It's
feels like
it's
you went
constantly
to the
always
sex
balled
shop.
as a
you know?
fist. It's used as a fisting. Anyway,
There's a pocket pussy at the end of that arm.
Yeah. Right at the end.
Another England. Well, there you go.
I wonder where this one is.
Yep. So this was in England.
I'm gonna go with Austria.
Yeah. Nurse struck off, so fired after claims he deliberately set off fire alarm to watch colleagues' breasts bounce.
I mean, that just sounds like a hero. No,
So yeah.
what a fucking creep.
Yep. Hey, pull the fire alarm to see boobs bounce. Someone needs to tell this man about Pornhub.
And VPNs because some countries have banned them. So. Oh man, what? I know. Okay, shut up.
Yeah.
Just what the fuck, man? That's just weird.
Yeah. So in England, they really like to see titties bounce.
Couldn't you just gone to? Don't they have like nudist beaches there? Or is that
I
only
don't
an
know.
American thing? I feel like it's also in like Germany too.
Oh no, it's super European.
Yeah.
So I was brought on to this product through a little bit on the internet, and I didn't think they were real. They are, and they're completely sold out. Are you guys familiar with something called clap cleats?
No, but it sounds like a sports thing.
No.
What do you guys think it is? How about that?
Sounds like cleats that people use on their shoes, but for their ass.
Okay. Bacon, what do you think clap cleats are?
It's like something you put on your hand that's got like little spikes on it, like like cleats. You clap them together and it makes a noise or something.
All right, yeah, that's reasonable. These are socks you wear while you fuck. It's surgical, like surgical socks they give people. It's just socks with rubber pieces on to give you, quote, traction for the action, better motion for the ocean, more force to stay on course, but most importantly, so you can hit it out of the park. Each pair of socks will run you $24.99.
Yeah, 2 pairs. So, I mean, interesting. That's expensive. You can buy practically
What
the
is 2
same
pairs?
thing as this at Costco.
Quit.
It's like hospital socks. You ever gotten hospital socks?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. These are just hospital socks.
Yeah. Just
So there's FAQs on there. How are these socks different? Polymer grips, even on each individual toe. Bamboo blend superior to cotton. Breathable and less bulky. 5-toe design. So if you have 4 or less, you're a dipshit. You can't wear these. Designed to stay put. No shifting or bunching. What if they lose grip? If they lose grip due to use or collecting particles, simply use hand sanitizer or alcohol wipes, and the grip instantly comes back.
that doesn't work for your hand. Don't try it.
Yeah, or just stop fucking on ice sheets. I don't know. That's totally a thing. Not once have I been fucking on a floor or
A tile, like wood, nothing like that.
yeah.
Even if you are fucking on
apparently-
the floor, like, I don't think you're moving that far away from each other.
That's what I'm saying. Not once have I ever been in the middle of fucking and just like, you know, it really would have changed the tide of that battle if I had rubber socks.
Is this for like the homies when they want to clap each other, but you have to keep the socks on or something like that? Isn't that like the rule?
I think this is for when you're getting fucked by a horse.
Because there's no cock like horse cock.
I don't know. This is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to buy $12 fucking socks, go for it.
There you go. For all you sexual depraved out there, that's what you need, right?
Or hear me out, you could just go to a trampoline park and they'll give them to you for free when you buy the entrance fee.
That is true.
You hear that, Jump City? You have been the provider of my fuck socks for years. All right. This one isn't really a place. I just found this pretty amusing. If I was to tell you someone was going to buy the entirety of a fast food chain, of a global fast food chain, how much do you think that deal is?
$1 million.
It depends on
Okay.
what chain.
If I tell you someone bought Del Taco, the entire franchise, would you say it's millions, billions? What would you say?
I'll probably stay in the millions range.
That's correct. Jack in the Box buys Del Taco for $575 million deal. That seems incredibly low, and then I remember Del Taco's shit.
I also
So,
don't even
you
know
know.
what Del Taco is. It must be an American thing.
It's bad.
It's-
It's really fucking bad.
If you're looking for like really shitty, like
Awful.
Mexican food,
Like, horrible.
like if you have like constipation and you need to get it out, this is where you go. If you don't have
and
a
you can't
Popeyes
afford
nearby.
Taco Bell?
Like,
Well, you shouldn't be eating Popeyes anyways. Remember that rat video?
yeah, it's just more protein. I don't know what you mean. Then yeah, that's the place to go. It's worse than Taco Bell.
It's super bad. There's no seasoning. It's probably just mush.
It really is. It's just like the blandest you can get with tacos. Let me think.
It's great if you're high as shit, though. You can get like 40 tacos for a solid $7.
Oh, yeah, it's super cheap.
That's not even a joke.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, that's the only reason I knew. Because when I would get higher than shit, we would go buy fucking Del Taco tacos. Because, like I said, it was like 40 of them for $10.
That's going to be really interesting for Utah, I think, because we have a lot of Del Tacos, but in our entire state, we have one Jack in the Box, and it's down south. So I wonder if we're going to get more Jack in the Boxes.
I like the Jack in the Box down south, too, you know what I mean? And my final story is just a blatant fucking lie. It doesn't matter where. I just like this headline. A man who tested positive for a Omicron variant says 15 of his friends who joined him at New York Anime Convention also have COVID-19. This is a fake story because none of these anime fucking losers have 15 fucking friends, let alone hang out with each other in real life. So it's false. It's false.
That's fake news. Okay.
Yeah.
These
are like
off Fox.
No, this is off BusinessInsider.com.
Well, they must be owned by Fox.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, so it once again, anime people don't meet up. They fucking don't. And if they do, it's to jerk off to weird girls who look like they're 14, but they all claim they're adults. So, I don't know.
14 or younger, I would say.
It's weird because I've been to like some of these really weird conventions, especially when they happen in my state. Not the Hive Festival. I missed out on that one. Yeah, you'll meet a lot of like really disgusting, sweaty people at like these conventions.
Stinky.
Yeah, like really, really bad. None of them are with other people. If they are, it's like, this is my friend, or not my friend. This is my like family member. That's about it. Or sometimes,
There's
rare.
never more than a group of 2.
Oh, no. If there's more than a group of 2, they met there. Like, they met while they were there. That's it. Like, this never happens.
They broke the rule of the glory hole. Some fat schlub stuck his cock through the wall, and some other fat schlub started licking it, and they were like, oh, what's your name? And then they met up, and then, they did it to 2 other people, who then did it to 2 other people, and then did it to 1 other guy. And then that's where these 15 came together.
Yeah.
Ha!
Yeah, you never meet a big group. If you do, they all met at the place, and sometimes, very rarely, you'll find 2 people, and they're actually married for some reason. Doesn't make sense.
So yeah, don't believe all the headlines. Apparently, groups of people hang out at anime conventions, and it's just to be clear, I'm only shitting on anime conventions. All right, I don't fucking get you. I don't want to. You like cartoons that are somewhat cool, like Dragon Ball Z is about where I get off, and that's about it. So yeah, no way 15 of you fuckers were all huddled together and just inhaling each other's germs.
No, it's a weird thing. I thought anime conventions were only like a Utah, Cali thing, but apparently it's also in New York. Stop.
Well, it's because they can't afford houses, so they spend money on anime and manga.
They can't afford going to Comic-Con. Apparently, they go to the anime convention.
They got to pay $4,000 for a 200 square foot apartment.
Yeah.
A month.
It's you guys need help. That's all I'm gonna say. All right.
Give it back to the rats. Give the whole city to the rats.
The Rat King will rise again.
Yeah. I want to see what happens. Like, just like one of the shitty little neighborhoods, the boroughs as they're called. Like, give them something. Give them, not Brooklyn. A lot of good music comes
Staten
out of there.
Island.
Although now it's mostly white. Yeah, give them Staten Island. The Italians will go elsewhere. You get Staten Island rats. We're going to see what happens. We'll check back in year 15.
Yeah. Well, I think it'll be great. We'll probably have a better education system over there once the rats are implemented. Better funding for everything. It'll be great.
No more Jersey Shore though.
we can just they can just gnaw at that bridge and get rid of it, so it's fine. Or that tunnel, whatever it is.
Imagine a whole city full of rats. God damn. That'd be fucking crazy as shit to see, man.
Well, if you just build
Is that
up the
not
boxes,
New York already?
Not anymore.
Just rats on a keyboard, just fucking typing away, dude. Just fucking...
My accountant is a rat. No, you just go to the Popeyes warehouse and you just build the boxes as buildings, and there you go. So that's your rats. That's your rat city right there.
We will also give you all of the Popeyes things because we don't want diarrhea.
I think
I'll
you're
keep
reliable.
some. I'll keep some. Like, I don't mind it. It's fine.
So a little diarrhea here and there never hurt.
Yeah, no.
You ain't a man. You take solid shits, pussy.
I want them to shit on my food. I get a better immune system like that, right? That's
yeah. Me and my 40 million worms think that's great.
yeah. Why is my poop always black? So we've been going for like hour 15. I mean, do you have anything else for our guest here?
Bacon, I really do appreciate that you understand jokes are jokes.
Yes.
And you don't have to fucking be a little bitch nowadays. There are real motherfuckers out there.
Mm-hmm.
My prime minister is saying that's wrong. Nothing's a joke.
That's okay. We'll just dress up as face-painted Indians from now on.
We'll get right on that, and we're gonna lie to everyone else while we're doing it.
So anyway,
I mean, that's all I got.
yeah. So anyway, Bacon, thank you so much for being on our podcast.
Don't watch Eternals. They don't show Selma Hayek's boobs, like, at all.
Don't watch that. I don't understand why Spider-Man was sold out instantly. Literally in the first 5 minutes, it was sold out everywhere. Fuck
It's
you,
more.
people.
It's more hot Aunt May.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, thank you so much, Bacon, for being on. Please get Battlefield 2042 so we have more friends to play with.
I would, but my computer would blow up.
Jaded computer can run it. But yeah, thank you so much for listening, everybody. You guys have a good day. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.